Hey everybody, it's Doug here, Doug Next to Guy on Board Game Geek, welcoming you back to our next episode. I believe this is going to be episode 4 of our playthrough of Zcide Black Plague, Scenario 2, the Black Book, where we just in a spot of trouble, as you can see. Nothing to worry about, right? I do have a correction I'm going to make, because I do need to ease this up just a little bit. I only have a French copy of the rulebook, so I have to keep the rules up on my computer screen. I was trying to kind of decipher out of the French rulebook that I have. See, I don't speak any French, but that's what came with the game when they shipped it by accident. So I kept thinking to myself, because I was going back to the old Zcide rules and thinking about that the fatties came with 2 walkers and they don't. So I'm going to make a couple of things just where I know for sure that there are fatties with 2 walkers. So like right here, there's 2 fatties here. So I think there were 3, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to take these off. And then up here, I'm just going to take these 2 off. It'll make it close enough. That's the only change, really. And we'll leave it at that. I mean, it doesn't really do that much, trust me. I'm in bad enough shape as it is with these 2 guys here. But it is what it is, and it's crazy stuff. So we're going to get started. Now, Sylvia is going to be the first player this turn, so let's get her player mat out and take a look. We're not doing too good. We don't have really good stuff, and we're in just a heap of trouble. I don't suspect. I think I added too much new stuff in here. Maybe I should have put in one of the special abominations or something, but I didn't, and I'm paying for it now, huh? All right, well, let's get going. Okay, so here's Sylvia right here. Now, one thing that she does have, which I got to make better use of, is her taunt ability, because I can taunt those big zombivores away from the players that are going to try and complete our mission, and maybe allow the other 2 players to catch up with those players. But that's going to sacrifice Morgan and Sylvia here, at least maybe. Unless they get really lucky. But here's what we're going to do. Now Sylvia still only has 3 actions. So that is no bueno. So I think what we're going to do, now remember her taunt ability is a free action. It allows her to taunt zombies from any space within line of sight. So I think what she's going to do, let's go to the board. And this is a stalling tactic, because I don't know if this is going to truly help me or not. I'm going to take this whole path away right now. Oh, man. Okay, well, she's going to do it. We're going to taunt this space. That means the Zombitar, the Zombitroll, the Abomitar, the Abomitroll, this Walker, these 3 are Deadeye zombies, and this fatty are going to head that direction instead. Yeah, can't even see Sylvia now. She's buried in there. But Sylvia hasn't moved yet. Now, Sylvia has not taken a hit. That was Morgan that took the hit from the abomination. So she's going to take 2 of her 3 actions to move here. And, man, I'm just not sure what to do. She's going to get shot by those 2 guys regardless. Maybe I'll move her into them so she can attack them next turn and hope that her shield holds up and doesn't get her killed. I think we're going to do that. We're going to go to here. Boom. Okay. There you have it. It's not the end of the world for her yet, though, because we can have Morgan do some stuff. Okay, that's going to be the end of her turn. She's not really going to do anything else. We've got to find some Dragon Bile and torches and more. Well, we got a torch on Clome. If he can search and find Dragon Bile, we got a little chance here. But that is going to be it for Sylvia. So I'm putting her tray back. And that's going to take us to Galinda. Now, Galinda is in a bigger heap of hurt. She's already hurt. She doesn't have her hammer and her shield. But she's in a room with all these archers, these Deadeye archers staring her down. However, we do want to kill this Necromancer. So for her first of 3 actions, she's going to kill that Necromancer. Well, you know, with the heat off, maybe it's better if I just stay in there and start killing those guys before we drop in. No, nope, not a good idea. Too much to do there. Okay, but we do want to kill the Necromancer. So she is going to swing her hammer at the Necromancer. So let's see if she can do it. She needs a 4 plus, a 4 exactly. She kills. Now remember, in melee combat, you don't need to specify or you don't need to use targeting priority for targets. So she killed the Necromancer, which also then takes his spawn point off the table and gives her an experience point. She's up to 3. Now, she has 2 more actions. She has a zombie here still, so she can't just leave this, get out of space easy. She's not slippery or anything, she's tough. So what she's going to do is she's going to use her next 2 actions simply to drop down into the vault there, which will take her right here. Now she can't search yet, but she's down there and out of the range of the archery fire. So that helps her, because remember, part of the mission is to get to that middle room, and the only way to do that is to go through these vaults. So we got to get to the other side. Now, if we do that, we get that last token. That's the last token we need. Then we got a part of the mission done. We have to collect this item in the vault and the other item in the other vault, and then get to red level, and we win. So we don't actually have to get off the map. We just have to fight like crazy, which is definitely something we're going to be doing. So that is going to be the end of Glinda, though. That's a quick turn for her. She did kill a Necromancer and drop down into the vault. Okay, now we're going to go with Cadence. Now Cadence, she's got some other armor now. She's got her short bow, but she's not going to attack. She is simply going to search in that room. So I'm going to get the search deck out. Hopefully we get something we need. Plenty of bolts. That doesn't really help her because she has a bow, not a crossbow. But that's her search. She does not have a torch. Well, you know what she could do? I'm going to take that back. Before I do that, she's going to trade with Clome and take the torch. Then she'll get to draw 2 cards. We'll get to pick one. Invisibility. Once per turn, the target survivor gets the benefits of the Rotten Skill effect. Well, we'll keep this because that is cooler, and she can use it. She just has to equip it. And we'll discard these plenty of bolts. Okay, that was 2 of her actions. For her third action, I think she's just going to sit tight. We're going to let this mob go by before they come out, and they're going to try and get to this door and down in the vault as well. But we got to clear some things out first. It's going to be insane, guys. Absolutely insane. Okay, that was Cadence then. Boom. I mean, she could use this. She could equip it, put it in her inventory slot. Actually, for her last action, she's going to trade the torch back to Gloam, and she'll put this in her offhand slot, the invisibility scroll. You don't need to have a magic ability to use something. Maybe she can sneak her way into the other vault now. Let's look at what the Rotten ability does. I think it just allows you to walk amongst the zombies. Let's take a look. Rotten. At the end of his turn, if the survivor has not solved a combat action and not produced a noise token, place a Rotten token on his or her base. As long as it has this token, he is totally ignored by all zombies and is not considered a noise token. Zombies don't attack him and will walk past him. Okay, we're definitely going to do that. And by the way, what is a Rot token? I think I have to get some zombies, the tokens out there on the other side of the zombie tokens. I have them. Not a big deal. I'm sorry, the other side of the noise tokens, so the other thing. But we'll figure that out. That is going to be useful next turn, I believe. And it's an enchantment. We just do it. So that'll be good. Okay, now we're going to go on to Hitch. Hitch is kind of the linchpin of some things here because Hitch can make some movement. Here's Hitch. Hitch is in the same space that Glinda was at the vault. So what Hitch is going to do is drop down into the vault. Well, Hitch has 4 actions, so I'm thinking, here's Hitch right here. I could kill that archer. I'm gonna take at least one swipe at that archer before I drop down into the vault. And he's slippery. He can really mow these guys down if he wants to, but we're not going to get that chance. We've got to keep moving. So he's going to, he's going to take a swipe with his short sword at this archer first. Okay, he needs a 4 or better. A 2 he missed. So we're not going to worry too much about that anymore. We're not going to keep going. So he took a swipe. Then he's going to drop down into the vault. Then he performs for his third action. He performs a search action. Inferno, the Inferno spell. Well, he's going to equip it because it's going to destroy a lot of things. We're going to have to destroy a lot of things, and that's going to happen. So he's going to equip that. That's good. And then for his final action, I think he's going to try and break open the other side of the vault door, which is right here. So we're going to roll some dice, and then we're going to hopefully bust through that door. Okay, again, he needs to bust open the door. He needs a 4. A 2 he does not, but he does create a noise token. So one swiped his sword at the zombie, missed, drop down for 2, search for 3, attack the door for 4, put a noise token in the vault with him, attracting some attention of the baddies around them. For those that don't have line of sight, we'll head that direction, which is fine. I kind of want that to happen. And that is, unfortunately though, going to be the end of Hitch. So we're going to put Hitch back, and now we're going to go to Morgan. Morgan is not in as good a shape. Now Morgan does have 4 actions, which is good because we're going to need them. Buried amongst here is Morgan with this abomination. He's going to use his first 2 actions to move, so he's not in the line of fire. His third of 4 actions, he's going to shoot the repeating crossbow into these 2 walkers, because we don't want to shoot them into Sylvia's space. He might hit her. I mean, she's already going to have to survive some hits from these archers, but there's 2 of them. Yeah, it's better to do that. So for action 3, he's going to shoot the repeating crossbow into there. That's going to be 3 dice with a 5 or better to hit. Here's Morgan. Let's get 3 dice out and hope for the best. Come on, Morgan. Do this. No hits. Okay, and for his 5th action, or 4th action rather, again, he's going to do it again. I don't think the repeating crossbow needs to be reloaded. It doesn't say it does. So we're going to shoot it again. Pray for the best. Okay, he got 1 of them. Unbelievable. So out of that, he took out 1 walker, puts him up to 10 experience. It is not noisy, so he didn't create any additional noise, though all the ones in line of sight that are going to move in that direction. Yeah, but at least they're not going to get to attack. Only Sylvia is going to get attacked by zombies this turn. Speaking of which, we got Clome next. Okay, so let's bring up Clome's sheet. Here's Clome. I'm not going to have to move Clome because Clome is going to search. He's already got the torch, so let's draw 2 search cards. We're looking for some Dragon Ball. We do not get it. We do, however, man, I think I need this lightning bolt. It's range 3, and Morgan's special ability, not that he'll ever get to Morgan. He could get leather armor, which gives him an armor bonus. Guys, I think I need to take the leather armor. He's never going to get this lightning bolt spell to Morgan. That'd be a cold day in wherever. And then what? He's in there with Cadence. Cadence does have the invisibility scroll. That was only 1 action. He could trade and then move out and be ignored by the zombies. I don't know. I think we're going to wait. Unfortunately, I think that's going to be the end of his turn. There's no time limit on here. We're just trying to survive this craziness. Yeah, I think he's going to wait just a little bit. But now both he and Cadence have some. They found some leather armor in that shop there. It must have been a leather maker or something. So that's going to be the end of Clome's turn, and unfortunately that's going to be the end of all the players' turns. So we're going to resolve some attacks right here. Now these are the only 2 that can attack currently. Oh, wait a second. I forgot about these guys. There's 3 archers that can actually shoot at Morgan. Wow, that is really bad. I didn't see that happening. We're going to have to try and figure out... Morgan can't stop him. I think Morgan just went down. There is no chance. Yeah, there's 3 away. I should have kept moving. I didn't. Well, he would have been attacked anyway and been killed. I think Morgan's just going to go down, guys. Our first casualty is about to happen. But let's resolve Sylvia's first because she actually has a chance to not go down because she's got a shield at least and no wounds. She's got 2 zombies in the space with her that can attack her. They're archers, but they're in range 0, so they can't attack. So let's get Sylvia's dashboard out. We're going to go to the dice tower and see if she can fend off these attacks. Man, we just lost Morgan. I'm telling you, I'm going to show you that in a minute, but we did. There's no question. Okay, we got die here. Let's see, roll a 4. Come on, Sylvia. A 2 is going to miss. That means Sylvia is going to take a hit from the first one. And then we're going to pick a different die because that one seems to be rolling 2s a lot. And a 1, even worse. So Sylvia's about to go down 2. She took 2 hits in a row. The shield did not do anything to help. That was just awful. Okay, that's the first of the zombie attacks. There is one more. These 3 guys here are all Deadeye undead archers. They can shoot up to 3 away, so 0, 1, 2. They can hit Morgan for 2 points. As I look at Morgan, he's got absolutely nothing that can stop this from happening. So Morgan has been defeated. He goes down. 3 arrows plunge into him. Sylvia screams out bloody murder. She knows she's now alone and completely surrounded and now severely injured. Oh man, she should step back and collect some of his gear. I don't think we can do that. I think the gear just goes away and she can't step back anyway. She's going to have to keep moving because she's going to be fighting a lot too. She does not have anything that can kill a fatty, which is going to be problematic because the Death Strike spell on Morgan was the only thing that we had. She's going to have to hope for the best that she can get away from the fatty. She's going down. There's no question. It's just how many is she going to take with her and how far is she going to be able to pull these zombies in that along. Okay, well, let's continue. Yeah, that was unfortunate. This is the end of the end, I think. But we're going to start doing some movement. So we'll just take care of this side of the board right now. This abomination is going to move here. This zombie will move here. These 2 guys will keep moving towards Sylvia along with all of them, I believe. These 2 will move here. They don't know where else to go. There's some noise. This guy's going to drop down into the vault with our 2 heroes, so we're going to have to kill him. Then these 3 will move forward here and here. I'm assuming because at the beginning of the turn there was line of sight on Morgan that they would head that direction. I gotta go look that up, but I'm pretty sure that's right. I mean, he was at the beginning of the zombie turn, he was still standing as the zombie attack that kills him. So, and these guys actually don't move. They stay in this spot because they shot, and that was their activation, so they stayed there. Okay, let's go to the other side of the board. Well, we got this walker and this fatty moves here. All of these guys, I think, yeah, take all these guys move here. These ones move here. These ones are going to move here because there's noise up that way. Well, there's still more noise here. What do you think about that? Because they do represent 2 noise tokens. Remember, these guys are going to go this way. The reason they did that is because they had line of sight. Yeah, these guys do not have line of sight. So these ones here are going to move this way. These ones will move this way. These 2 archers will move here. They'll move here. And that's that. Okay, those are the moves. Now we got to do a whole bunch of spawning. Still have no dragon bow. Just can't seem to find that to save my life. So let's get out these. The first one we're going to do is up in the top corner. Here is the deck. Let's see what we get. We get 2 runners. That's not too terrible. Seen worse, right? There's 2 runners up there. Okay, then we're going to come down into this area down here. Yeah, this is looking mighty grim, people. All right, over here we get... Lovely. All right, I did this to myself. So here comes the Obama rat. Let's get him out. Here's this lovely critter. At least I get to show you virtually all the cool miniatures in the game. Here is the Obama rat. Let's see what he does. He's going to be right here. We're going to get him out and take a look at what he does. The Obama rat rules. Okay, general rules. Okay, let's look at the... Where's the Obama rat? Okay, the Obama rat. When the zombie card is drawn and the Obama rat spawns 1 zone away from the noisiest zone on the board, when an open passage linking both zones, or with an open passage linking both zones, if several zones are eligible, no open passage is available, the player chooses. I'm not sure I quite get that. So the Obama rat, when its zombie spawn card, oh, so it's not going to appear there. It's going to appear in the zone away from the 1 zone away from the noisiest zone, which is actually odd because that is the vault. So I guess it's going to appear, unfortunately, right here. That's just awful. Wow. We got to get the heck out of there and keep going. That's all there is to it. Because remember, when I crack open this vault door, we're going to have to populate this other room. I mean, I think we're hosed, but you know, we got to keep going. So, okay, the Obama rat appears there. Wonderful. Oh yeah, I thought this game was kind of easy with 6 characters. I thought it'd be too simple. Beefed it up. Okay, well, the Abomination comes in next. Might as well just get them all out, right? Now, the Abomination is going to appear here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 abominations on the board. I will next time, I promise you, I will only mix in, I'm going to randomly mix in one of the abominations. Too late for this game, but yeah, wow. Okay, well, guys, that's the spawn. So let's go back around to our cleanup phase. I'm going to get rid of the noise token that's in the vault. It's the only one there. The first player token is going to move from Sylvia to Glinda. Okay, and we're going to get started with the next turn. So I'm going to get Glinda's sheet out. We're going to get her going. Hopefully she'll get to kill the zombie that's with them and move on quickly. You know, the Abominat can go through the vault. He's going to chase him. This is just awful. He's going to chase him through the vault. Just when I thought I had some reprieve on this. Okay, this token I'm just going to put aside. So Glinda right now, the only thing she can really do, she cannot search. So she's going to swing her hammer and kill the zombie archer that is with us in the vault. I'm just going to roll it. A 1, of course not. So that's first of 3 actions. Second action, she can't move unless she kills the frick. She's going to get trapped down there. Glinda is going to be trapped. She's going to attack again, which is a 3, so she failed again, and she's going to attack again. A 4. Okay, took her 3 hits. She finally killed the archer that was in the room with her. And that was all she gets to do the whole time. Oh man, this is so bad for us. But we're going to play it to the end and watch everybody die, right? Okay, that's the end of Glinda's turn. She did everything she could. She is tough and she does have a shield. She might survive, but she can only take 1 more hit. Now we're going to go on to Cadence, who is still in the other room with Clome. Now she's not going to trade for the torch this turn. She's just going to draw a card. She's going to do a search. She gets a torch. She's going to put that in her backpack. Huh. I mean, geez, guys, if she moves out and fights it all, she's going to draw all those bad things to her. I don't know if that's a bad thing. I just don't know what to do with this. I mean, our guys are dead. There's no question. We're not making this scenario happen. It would be a miracle upon miracles if we actually succeeded at this. Okay. I mean, I only have people in the yellow zone. I don't even have enough. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, she can. So it says, once per turn, the targeted survivor benefits from the rotten skills effect until the end of the game round. Now we did look at that rotten skills effect. I'm seeing if she can do anything worthwhile. I think she can't attack or do anything. At the end of this turn, the survivor has not resolved the combat action and not produced a noise token. Take a rotten token, place it next to his base. As long as he has this token, he is totally ignored by all zombies and is not considered a noise token. Zombies don't attack him and will never walk past him. And will even walk past him. The survivor loses his rotten token if he resolves any kind of combat action or makes a noise. Even with the rotten token, the survivor still has to spend an extra action to move out of his zone crowded with zombies. Okay. So if I step out, I mean, all I can do is try and get to the vault, but I don't see the point. Okay, so for her, now, because there's all those archers there. Oh man, guys, I just don't know. I think she's just going to hold off. I mean, we've got to let some things get out of the way first, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Well, yeah, so what we're going to do with that is she go out in a blaze of glory. She has armor. Not very good armor, but it's armor. No Dragon Ball. I think she's going to wait. She is going to wait. She's going to let Clone search in there, see if we can get some Dragon Ball and actually do something. That's the only chance we have of winning any of this. So that's going to be her turn. She's going to wait there. Next we're going to go on to Hitch. Now Hitch is in the vault already, so let's move around so we can see things. Hitch is here. Hitch does have the Inferno spell that he can throw into the room up here and kill. I think for his first action he's going to do that. Okay. First action, it's not going to kill the rat, but it would kill everything else in there. It does create noise, so we're going to create a noise token, but it's 0 to 1 range, so you can fire it up into there. He's going to roll 4 dice. He needs a 4+, and it does 2 points of damage. He launches the Inferno up into the room above him. Could really use some better luck with the dice, and that is slightly better luck. We killed 2 of the 3 in one shot. Boom. That was 1 of 4 actions. That's going to put his experience up to 10. Do I take another action, or do I bust the vault door open? I'm going to bust the vault door open. Nope. The search for the next action. No, I only got 4 actions. I got 3 actions left. I'm going to try and bust the vault door open. No, that's why I didn't. That's why I didn't do that. Okay, third action, trying to bust the vault door open. No. We're going to have the zombie rat in our space. I can blast the Inferno up there again. Oh, I got to put a noise token in the vault. Man, I cannot get the vault door open. We're trapped. It's going to be the end of the characters, I'll tell you, because Hitch is damaged, remember. Hitch can stop the archer, no question there. The other 2 do not have line of sight. They're going to have to move, the other 2 archers in that building. So, can't kill the rat. Searching won't help. I mean, Galinda's down there. Galinda can try and will take the first hit from the archer, or the zombie rat when the zombie rat moves down. But the zombie rat's going to have to move first. So I think we are going to search, because if we get something better, that's going to be helpful. Well, that is not it. However, he can hold a dagger in his side bag. So, boom, he's got the dagger. Oh man, scrambling around trying to survive anything there. So of course we would have gone to Morgan, but Morgan's history. So we're going to go on to Clome now. Clome is still hiding out in the room with Cadence. We're trying to find some Dragon Bile. He's going to draw 2 cards. He gets salted meat and plenty of arrows. So he's going to, does his first action, he's going to discard the salted meat, because he's going to give the plenty of arrows to Cadence. Now the plenty of arrows says you may reroll all ranged attacks once with the weapon, with weapons with the arrows keyword, like his short bow. The new results take the place of the previous one. So he trades that off to Cadence. That was his second action of 4. And that's it. That's all he's going to do. We're going to draw some zombies, because they are making noise, but they're not making more noise than what's happening in the vault. So the vault is going to be the noisiest place, because it's got 3 noise tokens. 2 players and a noise token. Okay, that's going to be it for Clome. Clome just did his searching in the room there. Now we're going to move on to Sylvia, who is in a world of trouble. She's surrounded by zombies. All she has is a great sword. Well, she has a short sword too, but the great sword is what she's going to use. Let's take a look at her. I mean, she's going out in a blaze of glory, guys. That's all there is to it. She's going to attack here with her great sword. So she's going to get to roll a total of 5 dice, but she needs a 5+. She cannot kill the fatty that's in that space. So let's just roll, see what she can do. And guys, I haven't seen a game go like this in a long time. There's the first 2 dice, she missed. Second 2 dice, she hit 2. 2 of them are dead. She got a walker, and she's going to take the 2 archers out, just because they are theoretically worse. Boom. That was first action. She gets 2 more experience points. 1, 2. That only puts her up to 4. For her second action, she's still got a zombie and a fatty in her space. What will she do with that? I guess she'll... Yeah, she's going to swing again. So she can't kill the fatty, but okay, she clearly got the last of the walkers. Boom. That's going to put her up to 5. She does not get her extra action yet. So she's got 1 more action, but she really can't do anything with it. She just cleared the space out. She's going to have to absorb the hit on her shield, hopefully from the abomination is going to move into her space. That's a problem. So it'll move. It won't get to attack her, but it will in the subsequent turn. So she's going to have to suffer an attack from... Yeah. Wow, guys. Man, this is so hard. I can't believe how tough this has gotten for us. I mean, we've lost the game. I don't know. Maybe I should stop playing and start a new session and make it better for you so it'll be more interesting. Or are you finding this torture interesting? I'm not sure which. Okay, anyway, she really can't do anything with her third action. She can't move out of there. Didn't have enough actions to do that. She's just going to have to wait for more things to move in. So that's going to be the end of Sylvia's turn. Who was? Oh, it was Sylvia that was... no, Glinda was the first player. Yeah. So that is the end of all the player actions. So, zombie attacks. Well, at least these archers don't have line of sight on anybody. This one does, however. So we'll start with this archer here. He is going to attack down into the vault. That's an easy solution. Glinda is tough. She can take the first attack. It just bounces off her, so nothing happens there. Okay. Now up here, we've got the fatty on on Sylvia. So Sylvia's going to try to block the fatty's attack with a shield. Let's hope that that happens. Okay, let's try it. A 4, she actually did. So the fatty did not do anything. She's going to survive another round, but barely. Alright, okay, well, that's the end of that. So, that was the only other attack that was happening. So now we're going to do moves, a bunch of moves. Okay, let's go to the board and do some moves. We'll start here. So the most noise is actually in the vault, which is down here. So these ones are going to move here. They're going to move here. Move them there. Move this angry mob here. 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 Now, this group here, I think they do have line of sight. I got to check. Well, anyway, we do know that this abomination and this zombie are moving in with Sylvia. All of these are moving in with Sylvia. These are moving here, and these two runners are moving up over there. Okay. Now, I believe that these two are going to go here because they do have line of sight around that corner. Okay. And that's it for them. Now, this one is... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I already resolved the attack from this one, so he doesn't do anything. The zombie rat is going to drop into the vault, but it doesn't do any attacks yet. Or a bomber rat, rather. And then we have one more move to go, and that is these two. You know, I think I forgot to spawn that space there. In fact, I'm 100% sure of it, so I'm going to do 2 of those this turn. It's going to be 2 Deadeye Walkers from last turn, so I will put 2 Deadeye Walkers there. They will have moved up into the space with the 2 abominations. And we're going to watch Sylvia go down swinging. Okay, now we're going to have to do some spawns all over the place. Okay, here we go. Boom. We're going to get 1 runner up there. Do I have any runners out still? I think I have all the runners I've pulled out running already. Okay, I got to get a runner miniature. Put that there for a minute. And get one out. And there we go. So there's the runner. Okay, now we're going to go down south. We're going to draw another card for here. Double spawn. So this one's going to spawn twice. Instead, it's going to be 3 walkers. Okay, can live with that. 1, 2, 3. Remember, we're still in the yellow zone. And then 1 more, and it is 2 more runners. So I got to get them out of the box. I don't have them out right now, and we'll put 2 more runners in that space. And here we go. The 2 runners in this space. Really, guys, I've never seen this go so bad. I think if I didn't have the abominations, all the abominations in there, we might have survived a little better. But the Deadeye archers in this scenario, because of the small, cramped space of the board, it's not a bigger board space, has caused, I think, as big a problem as the abominations. Now we got 1 more spawn point to go, the green one up on the top. You can barely see it through all the horde, but we're going to have just 2 meager walkers up there. Can live with that. There they are, and that's going to end that turn. I think that's going to end our episode too. As you can see, we're not making it. I think we're coming close to the end. Really, if the guys in the vault die, I don't see any way to win. That just leaves Cadence and Clome, and Sylvia's going down next turn. There's no question. She is completely surrounded unless there's some... because she can't stop the abomination hit, and she can only take 1 more hit. So unless she can completely clear that space out and move somehow, she's going down. She will get an extra action. She could move out of there, but every space she moves into has got zombies in it. So, and 2 runners are coming at her. This is her last round. So, yeah. Well, we're not going to call it a day. We're going to keep playing because you're going to get to see the demise of the heroes, and we'll have to pick it up again with some heroes trying to survive another round of this. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I will talk to you soon.